Hi everyone, this is Jeff Sinker from Skype Guitar Lessonsonline.com. In this lesson we are going to look at another song from the initial grade for Trinity Rock Pop for guitar. Now this song actually opens up the entire series of the Trinity Rock Pop grade books. The song that I'm talking about is I Want to Be Like You, which was the song featured in the Jungle Book. Might sound very kind of corny song to play on the guitar, and I know I do get that from one of my students. I don't want to play the Jungle Book, I want to play rock and roll. But of course, if you're coming in at the initial grade, you're not going to be cranking out Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child of Mine, or Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden in your first couple of lessons. You do have to learn some of the fundamentals. Although we all do in the first couple of weeks start playing the riff from Smoke on the Water. Myself was included when I started years ago. So this song really is about counting. And everyone says, yeah, I can count. Yeah, I can count. So I'll say, well, you've got to be able to count to 4. They go, no problem, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, but you also got to count and play at the same time. That's when it starts to have a bit of a problem for us. Oh, and in this song, we are counting on specific beats for the main duration of this song, but then we switch across at the end of a section where, if you look at the sheets in here, the focus of I Want to Be Like You, and let me point out here the chords on this. We are playing very small triad chords on this. We're using 3 strings on each of them. So as a beginner, you don't have to worry too much about the movement on the guitar. We've got an A minor, which is just again played over the top 3 strings. We got an E. We got an A minor again. We got a G7, which is just 1 finger. The C. An A7, which is just the C moved up 1 string. 1 fret, should I say. Then, as we look at the chart, some of the chords are identical but are named different, and I always get students asking me, they say, oh, you know, the D minor, why is the D minor the same as the A minor? Well, because the notes in the D minor that you're playing are the same, they're featured in the same as the A minor. You could, if you wanted, you just take a little marker pen, cross out the D minor, just put an A minor in there. Same as the C7, you could just put a cross out there and say it's the C, because it is the same notes. It's just the band that are playing in the background on this track, they are actually playing through these chords. So to get the sound of that song that you're playing, I Want to Be Like You, with the backing accompaniment, these are the chords that the band are actually playing. Now, you're still playing them chords, but you're only playing a short part of the chord. You're only playing 3 notes from that chord. So that's why a lot of these notes or these chords are the same, but are named different. So I hope that makes sense to you. It is a question I do get asked quite a lot through this lesson. Now, as I said about counting, this is in a 4/4 time, and again, when many of my students go, oh, it's 160 beats per minute, that's fast. It is, it's fairly fun, but you're only playing 2 beats out of the bar in this, so it's clocking away at 160, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, so it's there. But you're only playing across the 2nd and the 4th beat in this bar. So in a sense, you're working at half the speed as you're playing. Because we all started off, we're doing lessons where we just playing chords, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Now on this one, it can feel like you're playing that, but against that beat, because you're doing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what you're playing. You're playing on that 2 and the 4 as you move through on this. Always when you play this, if you don't have the backing track, make sure you do count yourself in. You've got to do this 1, 2. You can't just start playing. You won't get the feel of the song. You've got to hear that 1 beat. You've got to hear that count, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. When I told my students, I always said it's like playing reggae music, because reggae tends to play on the upbeat. So this has a similar feel, because you're playing that 1, 2. Whereas if you're playing a reggae, you're doing this 1, 2, 3, she's got that kind of upbeat feel. So this is a similar type of rhythm that you're playing through. Now, the hardest part in this song isn't that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the changeover between the E, which is at the end of the second line, which and the E starts on bar 6, and we play that for 4 bars. But it's when you get to that the 9th bar where it changes to this A minor G7. We got the A minor, we know how to play an A minor, we played it at the beginning when we played this song. The G7 is just moving this first finger down one string, just lifting this upper finger off. But it's the timing. Because we're changing from this 1, 2, 3, 4, we're changing to the 1 and the 3 count. So we've got to get from this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it reverts back for the chorus section to the original time. So we've got to hold a beat back in to get to this C, which is just moving from this G7, it's just moving this first finger back up one string from there. But it's the count. So we've got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. That is the biggest problem in this song for people to work through. Now, you could try clapping it. I do this with my students. I say if you can clap the beat, it makes it easier. So, I'll put my pick down, and we're doing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Get used to that. Don't worry about playing the chords. Just get used to this feel of this timing that you're playing and which beats in the bar you're playing. Start off nice and simple, right? But do focus on that count. If you're tapping it or say it, you can hear me saying it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And I put a lot of emphasis on that final 1. So when I'm saying it, I get in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Because I'm putting that emphasis when I say this 1, it reminds me, don't play. So it's so easy to just play on that 1 count, and you're totally off the beat on that. So the rest of the song, it just develops on that same idea. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and you repeat the chorus. Like that. So with the song, and again for my students, I do have a slowed down version of this, so it makes it a little bit slower. But really, you could do this with just a metronome. Put a metronome on, instead of putting a 160 beat, just take it down to 120, and just sit there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you work through that section of the song, and remember, you've got to play this 3 times, that changeover. You've got it once at the end of the verse, then you've got it twice in the chorus. And out of that last part on that chorus, you're just going to finish on that C chord. And that's going to be you out of the song. So, I hope this has helped when you start off on this song. I say, like students, I've had a kind of, they do struggle with this one. They find things like the rhinestone that's in the Dirty Old Town a lot easier than this, and it surprises them because they think, first song of the book, it's got to be easy. Well, to play the chords is easy, but to follow that timing is a little bit of a challenge for the beginner when they play. But do stick with it. Don't get frustrated with it. You will get there in the end. I know you will. So, until next time, this is Jeff from Skype Guitar Lessons Online, signing off. Hope to see you in the future. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.